weight around it.
Okay. Randy, do you think men understand the depth of GBV?
It's normal, like ukiniongelesha vibaya
Nakupiga
kofi mbili then urudi laini.
Yeah. Unapigwa hadi nini mwanaume?
We have to really work on ourselves.
If you happen to go in a family where there is a lot of violence, that is what you pick.
What can you tell your children when you tell them stand up for yourself?
Simama, usiogope wewe. Simama, weongea wewe. Simama, usiogope wewe. Tukomeshe ukatili wa kijinsia.
Hi everyone, welcome to Simama Talks. I am your host Celeste Ngashohe, and today be ready for a thought-provoking discussion. Today I'm privileged to have two gentlemen that have been very supportive of Simama initiative, and I'm going to be telling you a little bit about them. So I have with me my husband, Phil Kimemia. He is here, to have a discussion on men and GBV. So a little story, when I was starting Simama and this vision was there, small with myself, he came in with my manager then, Mike Mutenyo, God bless your soul, and they brought another perspective of bringing men in, which I have found very, very important because men also are suffering from gender-based violence. Na pia, tunaona tukileta wanaume, other men, even young boys will see that men can also talk, men wanaweza jitokeza na waseme shida zao, which is amazing. So, karibu sana Phil Kimemia. And I also have a friend of ours, his name is Randy. Amekuwa sana a support system huku ana support marafiki zake, and I am so glad that you're here. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Yeah, so wachani waambie in depth who they are, what they do. Karibu msara, we shall start with you, Randy.
My name is Randy, or Peter Monene, and I'm an interior designer by profession. And thank you so much for inviting us, and thank you for this discussion that we are going to have.
Awesome, karibu sana. To you,
Yeah.
Phil.
I'm Phil Kimemia. I'm a singer, songwriter, gospel musician. Thank you for having me.
Karibu sana.
Looking forward to the talks.
To this discussion.
Yes.
So one thing I know is that now that we know each other, tukiongea mambo ya Simama, you're always like, wanaume, msisahau wanaume. And I'm glad that mmejitokeza because I keep on saying, hatuwezi eleza mambo za wanaume vile mnaweza. So I'm so glad to have you guys here. And in this discussion, nataka tuwe free because tunataka wanaume wengine waone, wajue, they can come and talk over here or even go to therapy and share their struggles, because tunajonga mwanaume ni kujikaza, but si must ujikaze mwanaume, si ndio? For a better future. Okay? So let's start with what do you perceive GBV to be? We can start with you, Phil.
So to me, GBV, it's torture, which is all around, and it affects both genders, male, female. So it's kufinyiliwa in whatever way, for both of us, men and women.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. To you, Randy?
Well, to me, I think this is the little amesema kufinyiliwa, but I think it's from the opposite gender.
Oh yeah.
Most
okay.
of the time, yeah.
Okay.
Because if you say from the same gender, then I don't think it's going to be gender-based. That's going to be like just normal violence.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay, so we are getting a perspective, but when we talk about gender-based violence, we've had therapists, we've had people that deal with gender-based violence, and they have told us that you can experience gender-based violence as a child from your mother and you're a girl, as a boy from your father and you see it's the same gender, but ni kudhulumiwa. But mostly whatever we know is dhulma za kimapenzi. A boyfriend kills a girlfriend, or a girlfriend stabs a boyfriend. So we've come to learn, and that's why I'm really loving these conversations, because we are learning. Because tuko oblivious, there is what we know, tumezaliwa tukijua, tumezaliwa tumepata, tumejua, but there is more education behind what we know, behind social norms. So thank you so much for your insights. When you talk about men, do you really think men understand the depth of gender-based violence in this time and age?
I personally think that not really, not maybe 100%.
Yeah.
And also, people don't carry it with weight. The weight that it's supposed to be carried with. I was recently somewhere with a few guys, and someone called a friend to one of the guys I was with. Says, "Hey, Maze, mzaya amenichapa kofi." Now they're the husband. And the guy's like, kuna was. Vumilia tu, kuna was. Hiyo tu.
Wow.
So, I don't think people carry it with the weight. And especially for men, now for us, iko in a very twisted manner, because for us you'll find that men can't talk. Yeah. So we've had instances where if you go to a police station as a man saying, my wife has done this, or someone has did this to me, they laugh at you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
And you're told you're a man, enda nyumba unapigwa aje. Yeah. So I don't think kuna hiyo weight around it. Yeah.
Okay. Randy, do you think men understand the depth of GBV?
Well, honestly, I don't think they do. Because imekuwa, and that's why you see most of the time the violence inatoka kwa wanaume most of the time.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think kuna ile the traditional African way ambayo most of the men have been brought up.
Yeah.
Ile as a man you have to fight, you have to stand for yourself. And sometimes that standing up for yourself you end up maybe you slap someone.
Ooh,
you see, because you've been told that if someone does this, then you have to stand. Sometimes you don't have to stand. You just have to calm down, let the anger pass, then you come back and talk.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's why, in a way, I can say, you really, as men, you don't understand. You don't get it.
The depth.
Yeah.
And I really love that perspective of a stand-up. You know, the standing up of making sure that, your boundaries are safe.
Yeah.
But we are just told, or in this case, men are told to stand up. Unapigwa aje shule. Unaona? So unaweza pata mtoto wako 5 years, umekuja umesema, mzazi anakuambia unapigwa aje na yeye ni mwanaume. So you didn't tell the boy to what extent. What is standing up, really?
Yeah.
What is standing up for yourself? It's not aggression, it's not beating, it's not stabbing, it's not. So I think, do you think as parents, we have failed in that manner? We are not specific, because I think for children, we have to be very specific of, aya, umeniambia ni stand up. What is standing up? What can you tell your children when you tell them stand up for yourself? Because also, there's a thin line between usipigane, stand up, and raising a weakling child, because you have to instill confidence, self-awareness. What is standing up for you when you look at it? What is standing up when you tell your child, stand up for yourself?
Well, as you said, standing up means just ensuring that no one gets to your boundary. There's that space, that personal space. And you stand up for yourself because you don't want someone coming to that personal space. And personal space, it doesn't mean that even as a parent, you are child as long as much as you are the parent, lazima mtoto akwe pia na personal space
kabisa. Yeah.
Pia yeye ni human and na kuna emotions. So you need also to be very be straight. Kama you're standing up for yourself, you need to tell our children, stand up for yourself in this manner. If it's someone that lazima wati umekochokozwa, now you have to fight. No, violence is not always a solution, and it has never been a solution to anything. So as parents, we really need to check on that.
Yeah. What I'm getting from you is that we need to be specific. As parents, kama sisi wazazi wanao come up, when we say something to our children, we have to be specific, because they are growing, they are peaking. So ukisema kitu kama stand up, they standing up violence, they standing up kukua weakling, ama standing up of the right one. So we have to direct them. Yeah. So let's go to toxic masculinity. What is it that you can see in someone and be like, that's a toxic masculinity as a man?
I don't think there's a specific thing that I can point at. Because it's a lot.
It's a lot.
I'm trying to figure out one instance or scenario, but it's a lot. Like there's a lot of toxic masculinity. Say even in now, I'll address maybe marriage.
Okay.
Say even in marriage.
Yeah.
So you sit somewhere with your fellow men, and you say, hey, let me call my wife, tell her I'll be late. I'm going home.
Yeah.
And then people are like, hey boss, unakaliwa mzee.
Yeah.
And to me that's nonsense. That's toxic because you want that for you.
Yeah.
Because unataka when you're out there, if at all you're doing something or you're leaving, when you get there, just tell me, hey, nimefika.
Yeah.
This and this. So it's weird because communication need both ways.
Two ways, yes.
But people view it as now when it's maybe the man saying I'm doing this and this. Kesho I'll be traveling, I'll be doing this and this. Now una ripoti wamekaliwa chapati basa.
Yeah. Do you think men can use toxic masculinity, as you've given an example, to just evade being responsible?
Yes. Yes, of course. Because going with that example, you have to tell your wife because it's a relationship. It's 50-50. If you're going out, I need to know you're going out. If I'm going out, I need to let you know that I'm going out. And most of the time, you know kitu tunatumia. Like I'm the man, as in
I'm the man of the house.
I'm the man of the house. Whatever I say, it goes. Na nikisema, if kama sijasema, you have to take it.
Yeah.
If I tell you, it's a favor.
Kikwambia hii color ni yellow.
Na
peach
ni yellow.
Just
yellow.
Wow.
Mwanaume sasa.
But you see, the way I see it, it all comes back to pale chini.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's get back to that. How does upbringing affect how you become as a man? How you view women? How you view gender-based violence? How does it come to affect you as a man?
You go first.
You can go, yeah.
You see, if you happen to go in a family where there's a lot of violence, that is what you pick. Unfortunately. And utapata in some families, mzee kupiga mama kofi, it's normal. It happens once in a while. And you see, children, that's why we tend to keep on disciplining them. Why? Because they take more action than words.
Oh yes.
You see?
Yeah.
Utamwambia kunywa uji, fanya hivi, utarudia even like 10 times. But one action, just do something bad, something wrong. Your action ataichukua the way it is.
Yes, yes.
So you find most people, and ukiangalia a few maybe decades ago, it was normal for a man to beat their wives, husbands, because they were perceived to be the same level na watoto.
Which is so unfortunate.
Unaweza discipline mtoto the same unaweza discipline mama.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And because of your upbringing, utapata the generation, maybe let's say people who are brought in the 90s, 80s, unfortunately, most of the violence inatend kutoka from back then.
Yeah.
Because I'll give an example.
Yeah.
See, mi nimegrow ya Umoja, I mean Huruma. And ile setup ya ploti, once in a while, actually almost monthly, ungesikia tu hao wanapigana.
Oh my God.
And most of the time ni bwana anapiga bibi.
And you were a child.
Unacheki. And it's coming to affect the way we are growing. Because now you feel like it's normal, like ukiniongelesha vibaya
nakupiga
kofi mbili then urudi laini.
Yeah.
You see, you've not been taught that dialogue can be the solution.
Yeah.
You have something that is bothering you, just talk it out. Yes. So yeah.
And I think to add on that,
Yeah.
he was talking about spaces. And in relationships, every relationship kuna hizo spaces.
Yeah.
So when it comes to men and women, know your space, respect it for the guy, for the woman. So problem is pia tume grow up tukamix in a way. So people are the toxic masculinity that you're talking about, itatoka because as men kuna venye we are created. Right? So
Wow.
I'll tell you this, if a man atafeel ako disrespected, and especially by the wife, so masculinity ina come in. Yeah? So hakuna haujampatia chance ya communication tena. Sasa hamta communicate tena.
Okay.
And I'm not saying sasa ati vita. I'm just saying like ile ya nimesema na ni final. Sasa inatoa hiyo sasa. Juu people are not respecting boundaries. They're not knowing usiongee wapi, usifanye nini, don't do this, don't do that. So pia I think there's a way that the boundaries and the spaces they are not respected to some extent.
Okay. When you say that, I'm reminded of women, you know, respect. Sawa. Tumekupea respect as women. And then, you know, the masculinity nini. So kifua ikianzia inakuja kifua nini. And that's where most likely inaenda mpaka inakuwa vita, or inakuwa mental torture or such. Does that mean we have to work as women? We have to work inwards, and then also men work inwards, so that tukipatana, I know where to step aside so that I can give you respect, but also nisi step aside because I'm being intimidated.
Yeah.
Where is the thin line?
It's actually very thin.
It is very thin, guys. It is very thin.
Yeah.
Because you want to have empowered men and women.
Yeah.
Not only men or women.
Yeah.
And as much as we're empowered, we want to be empowered, but in a very good manner, with wisdom.
Very sober manner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I know my position as a wife.
Yeah.
You know your position as a man.
Yeah.
So that it's we are not now manipulated by the fact that you should respect me or you should listen to me.
Yeah.
Where do we draw the line of let's not have the masculinity come in, and as I am the man, let me not intimidate her because she needs to respect me.
I think you mentioned earlier, just now, about working on yourself. So we have to work on ourselves because there are a lot of things that happened when we were growing up, and you pick up different things. So now we are parents, right?
Yeah.
We grew up together kina Randy. Sawa. So kuna alikuwa environment different na nini, but tulikuwa pamoja in church nini.
Yeah.
So there are things that we need to drop, you know. So you grew up in a family where there was violence. You don't want violence, right? You have, I know it's very hard because it's something that you've grown ukiona.
Yeah.
But we have to work on now relationships. Yeah. Forget the former.
Yeah.
Right? Work on now and your future. So I think it's a lot of, we have to really, really work on ourselves so that we'll now beat hakoka line Kenya unasema.
Yeah.
The thin line. Because if we do not work on ourselves, then we'll just continue with the whole thing.
A cycle.
Yeah, it will be a cycle. Yeah.
When we talk about working on ourselves, one of the things we are really pushing for is therapy. This is something that was not embraced kitambo, and even now we are still struggling.
It's still foreign.
Even like for me, like a woman, it's like I have to really think. Naenda therapy kusema nini? What happens? Is it that we do not have the education or the know-how of what happens? Or is it that there's like a stigma of unaenda therapy? Because when we look at therapy, inakanga ni kama for bougie people, you know, something. But everyone, if it's possible, what I've learned from listening to counselors and all, and you know, therapists, it's important to go for therapy. Do you think men are willing to come out and just go for therapy?
Well, I think the problem, first of all, is you've not been brought up in a way that, in a setup that you can talk, you know. Also, I believe being able to talk out, to speak up and just say, this is what I'm going through, it's not something that is just normal for Africa. I think in a normal African setup,
The African setup,
it's kawaida. And this is because kuna hiyo perception that you're supposed to be this way as women. Mtaenda and mtakula udaku kidogo nini. You see, us men will go somewhere, you chill, maybe you with your friends, you take one or two, mwongee siasa nini, and that's it. But talking should be, I think, as parent, let me just go back. We should be able to teach our children how to talk.
Yeah.
You see? Because I don't say when to talk, because I believe it's just how.
How?
You don't have to get the right time to talk. If something is bothering you right now, just know how to
express
yourself.
Yeah.
Because, for example, in a setup of marriage, and my wife, I should be able and I should be free enough kuongea na yeye. Even the deep things that I'm going through. You see, before we even go out to therapy.
Okay.
Yes. Inafaa ianze hapa.
Home inafaa kukuwa.
Am I free?
Yeah.
Are you free to speak?
Yeah.
Are you feeling safe that if whatever you say, whatever you go through, as you know, sometimes utatoka as men, utaenda, maybe something went bad, my deals may go wrong, and you just want someone who can. Whether inaweza kuwa ni makosa ni yako. Ilikuwa makosa yako, that deal went wrong. Are you able to come and say, yeah, hapa nilikosea and this, and you just get vulnerable? You see, also on the other hand, sometimes the vulnerability of us men inachukuliwa kama weakness.
Yeah.
And that is the biggest problem. So far I think nimeona. If you are vulnerable in a certain way, it's like, that man is weak. But you see, we are told, I think being a man also is just a work, because you need to be soft, you need to be hard. You see, you need to be on both worlds, that is just so hard for us sometimes. No.
When you say that, I think I saw somewhere, I'm not sure, it said being a man is beautiful and a privilege, but also being a man is hard. So when you say that you need to be soft, it's like we are choosing when you guys should be. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
We are choosing when you should be soft, and then kidogo kaa ngumu
Yeah.
wewe ni mwanaume.
Yeah.
You can add something.
I don't think I have much to add.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
You
just
see,
Okay.
it's like I'm
that.
really agreeing on that.
Sorry.
Because you ni kama uko sasa unaona venye mahindi inafanyangwa hivi na mbosho. So unachanganywa to an extent yenye utakuwa mixed up, utaflow tukae mahali pamoja. Yeah. And I think we've had those conversations where I say kuna certain way yenye tutaishi. I won't be tender, I won't be soft, inapotea kabisa. And we have to strike a balance because you need both sides. Because otherwise tukirudi sasa to the traditional way now it won't be. Na pia tukienda be soft sana pia family structure itaanguka. Because at the end of the day you have to be the head of the family.
So kwa wanaume, is it that you're feeling pressure that do you ever feel like men can be men, just be men, away from pressure? Just be a human being as a man.
I think the only time you can be a man, unfortunately, sometimes the time you can be a man is when you're with your fellow men.
I think it's so sad.
I know it's sad, but you see, the world wants us to be strong. At home, you expect to be soft to your wife, to your kids. You see, and sometimes your balance ati umetoka kazi umekuja home, that striking that balance, it's not easy. It's an issue. No. Compare this, with women, we just be soft. We just be a baby girl. That's it.
So
whether in home, whether it's outside, you just be. I think that's all.
Even strangers treat you like a baby girl.
Exactly.
So it's unfortunate because these are social norms. It's like hata nikipatana na mwanaume, my first thought, I'm not thinking, oh my God, he could be going through something. I'm thinking, guys, unipe kiti. Me, I'm a baby girl. And maybe you've had a very rough day. Which I'm not disputing the fact that, we should be treated like baby girls. But I'm just saying that you feel like there is pressure for you. It's like you always have to perform. Exactly. At home, perform. At work, perform. On the road, perform. Driving, perform. Do you think this pressure can lead to people being angry and now leading to gender-based violence? Yeah,
like 100%.
Yeah.
Because if you suck in too much pressure, itafika mahali lazima you blow.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, for sure.
So say you have no peace at work. You have no peace at home. You must find your own peace. So lazima itatokea mahali penye saa zingine you don't choose it. Kuna saa zingine unaweza enda ufanye ubas tushindwe wa.
What was that?
As in out of the blues ushindwe ya usini. Kumbe umeweka mambo ukaeka and venye tu Randy anasema it's really hard being a man because the expectations all around. All around. I know it's hard being a woman, we are not disputing that. But
for sure.
We are addressing now our side. It's really hard. So the expectations from if you're married, your wife, your children, if you have children, from your family, from your in-laws, from your church, from your si unaitangwa priest. Sasa wewe ni priest kwako, huku nje bado ujue wewe ni provider, wewe ni protector, wewe
as in you just needed to have solution to everything.
And okay, I get what you're saying. You're expected to, but as a man, how can you find the balance? I know it's hard, but let's say, how can you get close to the balance so that you're sane, but also your responsibilities are not deserted? If you're a father, if you're, a brother, a friend, as a man, how can you strike the balance, making sure that you don't lose it? Or close to the balance?
I feel like, I don't know if he can confirm it.
Well, I think, first of all, is knowing how to deal with anger.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And also, if okay, I tend to lean on the side of marriage sana, because I know that that's where this all many is. As a partner, you need to know if the spouse, your partner, unafaa ujue like in your level yake ya anger.
Yeah.
You can push this person, I can push him or her to this place.
Yeah.
Unaona? And it's normal. Kila mtu ako na hiyo threshold.
Yeah.
Unaona? You can only take so much. And that's why sometimes that taking so much inakonga sometimes ni disrespect.
Yeah.
And inafika mahali you feel like coffee.
Yeah.
Unaona? Or even you do something once.
Yeah.
But that anger, if only we can know how to channel that anger, to know how to react, when to react, then I think we can be at a good place. Because Kitambo used to believe that you can go just to bed when you're angry, because even the Bible says you're not supposed to. But right now I believe, just go to bed. If you don't have to talk right now, just go to bed, you sleep, we'll talk tomorrow. Because if we talk sahi, wewe uko na anga, mimi niko na anga. That's fine. We just do, we either do things or other things that are not reversible.
Yeah.
So, for me, I think it's anger. Just know how to deal with anger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just add one point?
Yes.
Your question was on how men can,
Yeah, the balance.
I feel like it starts from home. We're still on the marriage.
Yeah.
So if your home should be very peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your wife, your kids should be your peace. If it starts there, then I think that most of the times, even if you go outside, umeenda umefanya kitu, deal venye Randy anasema imeungua, umeenda huko mambo zako nini, you are longing, acha nifike home niende niongee kitu, nita relax. So I feel like unaona penye unaenda, that person that you see each and every day, where you go to every single day, even if you are alone, just make it a very safe and peaceful place for you.
Yeah.
That naweza kuwa tuseme sina mtu around home. It's okay, si lazima nikuwe na wife. Naweza kuwa tu mimi ni chali naenda tu home.
Yeah.
But ninakuanga na space yenye nikifika na feel
wow,
I'm home. And at times hata kujiongelesha saa zingine inalingana na mtu.
Yeah.
May go, if you go sharing, you talk to yourself kama unatoa. Unasema hey, unaweza pata uko kwenye vyombo una have conversation mzima na huo mtu mwenye mlikorofishana huko. Vitu zenye ungemwambia sasa unamwambilia kwa nyumba.
And then also for I think just to add on that point, women should also come, if you are married, I believe every man anakuwa something. Kuna watu wa gari, kuna watu wanapenda just something. There's something about yenyewe,
whatever they love.
Kuna whatever anafanyanga, the boy in this man anakuanga hapo. Just allow.
Give them that space.
Give them that space.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't kill that cowboy.
Usimwambie ngatumwambia kwa ni magari kila wakati gari. No, if happen ndo nafinding that caprice, please just let that
and
one
you don't want to
Awesome.
kill it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Let's have a short break and then we'll come back. Don't forget, guys, you can find us on every social media platform: Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Kiambu TV, and on my socials also Celeste Ngashohe, and on Instagram Simama Initiative. Usibanduke, tunarudi. Celeste? Yeah? Sema.
Rada, nadu.
Natumai nini poster. Oh, nashia kwa wase.
Oh, GBV. Oh, it's an event. You have an event?
Are you serious? Ujui kuhusu event?
Oh, sijaiona. GBV. Niambie ni kuhusu nini? Simama Initiative.
GBV forum. So we are going to talk about GBV. Have conversations on how we can one step forward from it.
Okay. Oh, GBV ni like violence, gender-based violence. Hivi kuna beshte yangu mimi kama anafaa kama. Na ni boy manze.
Kwani anafanya?
Anapiga na dem yake.
Guy.
Like you can tell tu ni dem tu amempiga. Na kumgwara, imagine.
Na si ukamna yeye. Kwanza umebuy ticket. Na hata
nitabuy
event
3500 only. Na nitakamna yeye by the way.
Kuja na yeye.
At least I interact, you know.
Na pia ujue as much as kama hujapitia GBV, imagine you can come so that you learn. Because mimi na learn sana. Okay. Hebu come na yeye.
Kutakuwa na food?
Definitely.
Location?
Iko pale Best Western Premier behind Sarit.
So the whole day, in short to the whole day.
The whole day. Alafu kutakuwa na 3 segments. Ya kwanza ni gender based violence awareness, and then ya pili mental health. Kwanza
sana mental health.
Si ndio? Mental health, ujue kutakuwa na specialists. Kutakuwa na madaktari wenye wamekuwa kwa desk ya gender based violence.
So ni kama tunakuja tu
therapy, kuuliza maswali, psychologists, kutakuwa na watu kabisa wamedeal na mental health, and then the third segment kutakuwa na watu wanashare stories zao. Unaona hapo unaweza interact na watu and then just get contacts, get therapies.
Okay.
Sawa, ulikuwa unataka?
I will be there. 20 sets.
Sawa. Guy, manze, I'll come to finish. Welcome back to Simama Talks. I am Celeste Ngashohe. Asanteni sana kwa kukaa na sisi. Thank you for tuning in. Mnaendeleaje? Muna learn. I'm loving this conversation because wanaume hapa wameamua tolea, yani hawafichi kitu, which I'm loving because we are here to speak. We are here to tuongee, tuelewe wanaume what is happening, because boy child, first of all, tulisikia nika mnasikia mmeachiliwa sana. Secondly, we want to understand how can we be of help so that you're well mentally, because we need every man in our society. We can't live at wanawake tuseme we are here, no, we need every person. We need men and women, but also we need men and women that are well mentally, physically, spiritually, to bring the next generation that is beautiful and well. Let's go to power and responsibility. For example, when a woman runs for presidency, e.g. Charity Ngilu once ran for presidency na alipigwa sana. Do you think you guys growing up seeing men as the leaders, men holding the places of power, affects how you view women wakijitokeza? Kujitokeza kusema hata mimi I can be a leader, I can lead a country, I can be a governor. Do you think the whole view of you seeing men always holding the places of power have affected how you view women that are empowered and want to rise and be in places of power?
Yeah, we go back again to our thin line. Right? And this is it. We can even track back to the Bible. Right?
Okay, we go to the Bible.
How man came up. Right? And funny enough, we farm together. So when you go to animals, uangalie venye pia the male zinaishi. There's a way that men are. right? You are born, I'm not saying that women are not leaders, but for a man unatokanga nayo autafuti. Like kuna aspect yenye it's God given. You do not go, it's like you hear people talking about ego ya men. It comes from God. It's not it's not that ulienda ukatafuta ama ulisoma sana. Hata ukienda huko mtu mwenye hata hakuenda shule ako nayo.
Yes.
Because it's God given. So it's a very thin line for us to find that balance where you're like, I'm comfortable with a woman leading me. Right? So pia hapa now education ina come in place. Na exposure. Because now you have to be exposed. Na ukue when you're strong mentally, even having a leader who is a woman, it won't affect you.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the problem inakuanga ni maybe men will feel like when a woman is there, sa ananicommand aje. Unaona? You already uko na ile kitu. But if you are exposed, if you are wise, we should tread in wisdom.
Yeah.
So saa zingine ni vizuri tunaambia Mungu atupatie wisdom. Ndio. Because in workplaces nowadays it's normal. Women, utapata women are the CEOs. It's normal. So you have to realize that, okay, this is the world that we are in. It doesn't mean that kama sasa kuna there's a president woman Samia, right?
Yes.
Si ako na bwana. It doesn't mean that presidency anaileta home. Okay. So if you have a man mwenye atakuwa na hiyo hajaweza ku cross that thin line, will feel like sasa huyu ndio yuko na mabodyguard ni hapa. Sasa una feel inferior. Sasa ile kitu yenye umekuwa ndani yako ya leadership, hiyo sasa inakusumbua, una feel like una feel kama anafaa akisimama hapo hata mimi tuko hapo na yeye. You know? So it's a very thin line for us to be able to cross that line, but it absolutely affects us. It absolutely affects men because of the way we've been brought up, because of that thing that I'm telling you, it's God given, the leadership in you. It affects it. But again, tread in wisdom. If you are wise, you'll be able to survive.
Yeah. You have something to add?
Leadership is not about gender, if I say that. But for men, kama vile amesema, hii ni kitu, the way you say that mothers wanakuwa na ile motherly instincts. Us inakuanga ndani. And that's why I see this way marriage naionanga hivi. If umeemploywa somewhere nice, or for example that example ya Suluhu, if you get home, just know that is your world, that is outside world. You're not going to be president in my house. I'm the man. And as man, you lead me, you expect me to lead. So, going back to the Bible says the man is the head. And the woman is the neck. I can't take direction without you helping me.
For sure.
Yeah. But I have to lead. I have to decide, like, I want to look this side. Then the neck is going to help me look this side. So just know wapi unafikisha hiyo, if it's your career, the profession, just know where you inafika na nyumbani. Because for example, you don't expect me now that sasa mimi ni mwanaume nimetoka kazi, if I'm a policeman for example, then nilete hiyo polisi kwa nyumba sasa. You see, just get, ukishafika kwa nyumba, then everything else hiyo ya nje hiyo ni polisi, imeishia huko. Nikifika kwa home, I'm your husband and I'm a father to my children. Yes. So that thing line again niyo hiyo.
Kuna very many thin lines, guys. I hope mna getting these thin lines and learning how to balance, because it's both ways. Even women, we need to balance. When you talk about the head and the neck. Yani, ni kama mnasema let's know our spaces, our places. And with an understanding of where I'm at with you as my husband, I should know nikanyage wapi, niwache kanyaga wapi. But also, when mistakes happen, tusitumie tena ati nguvu because I'm the woman, I'm the man. Sindio? So, I'm getting, we understand our place as the man, as the woman. When we talk about leadership, we've talked about how you view women from you growing up and seeing men being at places of power. How does that now reflect to inachangia vipi katika GBV?
Well, going back to the way men are expected to be, and men being leaders and being the majority, the leaders, most of the leadership positions as gonna men, the society, if I was to, if it's your blame game, but if I was to blame, I blame the society as
The
whole.
society.
Yes,
Okay.
as whole. Because you're expected to lead as a man. You're expected to lead. Everywhere you go, you're expected to lead. No. Even at home, you're expected to lead. So, to some people, ukiona a woman rising, it tends to intimidate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see. And inakujanga na ile you know, ukienda pale, you need to be a man, as in your leadership. You see, you know, leadership comes with that role of being like you're strong. You need to make strong decisions, firm decisions. You know, you need to lead people.
Yeah.
So, ikikuja pale with the women, some men tend to see that huyu anakuja space yenye si yake.
Oh, it's
You
like
see?
the women are invading a territory.
Yes, exactly. You're coming to a space, you need to mwachia huko nyumbani, but bado mnakuja. You see? But with the current, sasa, the place where we are, with the education and everything, we need to be at a point yenye we need to embrace.
Yeah.
Because I have a daughter, and I can't limit my daughter to what she wants to be.
Yeah.
If she wants to be a president one day, I'll
Go
be
for
a father to a president. So I'll be very happy. So hiyo sitaki kuiangalia, sitaki nimfungie. And as men at this age and era, you need to embrace that.
Yeah.
Because leadership again doesn't come with gender.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. We've had good leaders who are women. We've had bad leaders who are men.
Yeah.
And vice versa. So it doesn't guarantee that for you to be a good leader, you have to be a man or a woman. Hapana. So we should slowly leave hiyo mentality ya ati lazima mwanaume lead. I lead nyumbani. I'm always very that. At home, you need to be a leader. You need to put your house in order. And that's how unapatanga. They'll give examples. Like just I think 2 or 3 months ago, I had a leader saying, actually even yesterday, the story with the Nairobi governor, akimpichiwa. The president, I think, I saw somewhere in the newspaper that aliambiwa, put your house in order. You see, it's like your house nyumbani, but this hapa ni kazi unamo, just put in order.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just know the space and also let's embrace.
Okay.
I'll just maybe one. Again, to those who are in leadership, yeah, especially in matters GBV. Now we have maybe say law enforcers. We'll go back to being woke, being wise.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you are a law enforcer and say you are a police, when you unakuanga kwa ile desk ya GBV, then people come there, men come, kuna mtu alisema alichekelewa na polisi.
Oh yeah.
Then wakamfukuza, just go. Hiyo ni kesi gani unatuletea? So be wise, be considerate, because at the end of the day, when I go back to family, and why I think GBV, people should take it with a little more weight, because you have a daughter, you have a son,
Yeah.
and these people will grow up, yeah. They might. We pray that it doesn't happen, but maybe they might go through it.
Yeah.
And you want them to find a sane environment where the leaders who are there know how to deal with GBV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because at the moment, because stock bado ni ile mzee.
Yeah.
Bail haijaisha.
Yeah.
So until tuweze kutoa hii stock mzee iondoke in leadership. At least you have people who know kuna gender-based violence which affects men and women. Ichukuliwe na uzito for both. Yeah? Tukue na hizo spaces where men can talk.
Yeah.
Hata kama si forum ati sijui, watu watafute tu forum zao to create spaces where men can be vulnerable. Doesn't have to be maybe say therapy. You can just have your spaces. So until to trade evil, tukue na hiyo wisdom na tukue open to change.
Yeah.
Then I think kwa leadership it will be very easy to deal with GBV.
Awesome. I'm seeing our time is running out, but we can have maybe 2-3 minutes to address one issue. There's a lot that we can talk with you guys. There's a lot, and I hope that we can have this conversation again. But before we leave, how can men hold each other accountable? How can you hold Randy accountable? Ukiona anafanya kitu ambacho kabisa, this is not, it's not something good. It's related with gender-based violence. How can we hold each other as men accountable? I can start with you, Randy.
These we need to have social structures that are working, whether from workplaces, churches, mosques, everywhere. You need to have those social structures so that inakuwa easy when we meet as men, and we can share the same things that, you can share things that we are going through more than the same, because there's no one from us. You're here and we go through the same challenges, whether if you are in marriage or challenges ni zile zile, you see. But if tutakuwa na good social structures, then we can come, we talk, and we don't judge without kuangalia ati huyu ako na pesa, huyu ana pesa, because most of the social groups we have nowadays zinakwanga based on how do you drive, as in unaishi wapi. But if we just had social structures and you're like it doesn't really matter when ni nani. First of all, before hata ukue na hiyo gari, before hata ukue na hiyo kazi, you're a man, you're a human being. You go through emotions, you just go through a lot as men. So nikikuja pale nakuja just as a man, just talk, just kachoma hata kani nyama nini, tunaongea na hiyo story, tunamaliza. Going home, you are going back a new person, a changed person. So I think if it's government, it needs to have create those social structures. If it's workplaces, for example, hata kama ni company fulani, like all those companies, they need to have that group, yani they need to have a space. You can also be meeting maybe once a week, once a month, and you just talk, because these are people you working with. If ni nyumbani, these are people you live with. So it's easier, and that's why I advocate more for those social structures, those social groups, more than therapists.
Therapists, yeah.
Because tunafanya kazi hapa pamoja in this organization. I see you every day. So it will be easier if we talk together than going out to look for someone. Just imagine I can come today, we talk, kesho naweza kuja niseme kitu ingine inishe. But you know, for therapists, it has a little challenge kidogo that you have to plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question on that. Do you think men feel like nikienda kwa huyu mtu usijui naenda kujianika? Do you think that's one of the reasons why therapy inakuwa kidogo tafash? Do you think that's one of the reasons?
That's one of the reasons.
Really?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
I think it is both ways. Because therapy it's not about now men only.
Yeah.
Because it's something that is foreign to
Most
also
people.
women.
Yeah.
So whatever Randy is advocating for, I still go for that. Let's start at the roots. If we can be able to talk it out, if we can be able to have meaningful conversations, that is with your buddies at home, the men, and with your wife at home, if you can deal with it, before now we get to therapy.
Yeah.
And we are not disregarding it. It's important. But if we can be able to handle it at the root cause, then I itakuwa hapo kwa watu wenye wameshindwa kuongea, because there are people who can't do it. So watu waanzie pale kwa root cause. Let's have meaningful conversations as men. Amesema friends, if you have friends, stand, speak what's on your mind, speak what's right. If you believe that this is wrong, pale kwa root cause, hata kama uko na hao watu, unakaa na hao watu wenye wanaongea sijui nini, just say I don't agree with you guys, by the way. Hata kama ni marafiki wako, tell them me, I don't agree with that. Because it's not right. So watu waanzie pale kwa root cause, tuende tukibuild as tunaenda juu.
Or just to add, and you see, kitambo used to have those mtoto ni wa society, and it used to help in some way. Right now, you just walk to your apartment, get to your house, you lock that door. That's it. But if you just get your time to just say hi to your neighbor, just make that space kakue easy. Ati naweza kuja nikombe kitu, naweza omba sukari, chumvi, nini. You see, before kitu happen kwangu, even if you feel like ati kitu wanasikana kuropishana, it's easy for you to come out, knock on that door, and ask like inaendelea. Then usikie like we amefanya, and you can help them. So that social structure ilikuwa kitambo. That your neighbors, like hapo kwenyu like 10 people. Trust me, right now most of the people you ask them, they don't know even more than 5 people.
Apartment iko na watu ka 60.
But you don't even know your neighbor's name. Just imagine if something happens at new siku and umekosana nini, anga zimefika huko kwa roof. You can't even just talk to a neighbor and tell him ifungulie tuongee kidogo.
Nika unasikia tu
and sasa huyu ni mtu mwenye ako next to you. If anything, these are the first people who are supposed to help you and show up. So let's cultivate that social thing. If you meet someone ukipanda stairs, just say hi. Sikia kwanza ya pili unajuana hivyo. And it makes everything easy.
Thank you so much. I have really enjoyed this conversation, and I really hope that you can come back again. We continue this conversation because there is so much we can talk about on men and understanding men. And I hope, ladies, you understanding men, and also men, you understanding yourselves. Because in this panel, we are here to learn, and nimelan sana. Thank you so much for coming, for agreeing to come, for agreeing to discuss and talk about gender-based violence. Next time we will go deeper and deeper. Thank you so much for being here, for staying tuned. Let them tell us how we can find them, what they do, and then we will close. To you, Randy.
So again, my name is Randy Peter Monene. I'm an interior designer. So if you have a project, you can just reach us out on Instagram, at Pitrandi007. And also my number is 0725 950 755. Thank you.
Karibu sana. Over to you, Phil.
Yeah, so you can find me on my socials. It's Phil_Kimemia. Yes, across all social platforms. Yeah, you can also stream my music across all platforms. And YouTube, subscribe and share the love.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Randy. Thank you so much, Phil, for your support on Simama Initiative. And also for supporting this vision, showing up as men, because we are really calling out, men, come, let's speak, let's understand you. Tell us what it is so that we can understand. You're a boy child. I know, okay, be an ally of Simama Initiative so that we can fight this global problem, gender-based violence. I have been your host, Celestine Gashohe. You can find us on all our social media platforms at Kiambu TV, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and also my social media platforms, Celestine Gashohe on all platforms, and Simama Initiative on Instagram. There's a number here on your screen. If you need to talk to us, call us, text us, WhatsApp us, or reach us through gashoecelestine@gmail.com. If you need to come to this place, come to studio, share your story. Let's hear your perspective. Reach us, write us an email, call us, alafu tuonane. Until next time, God bless you.